success of Call of Duty 2, award-winning developer Treyarch is already hard at work bringing a highly anticipated sequel to next-gen consoles.
People are going to feel that this game is up and in their face like no other game before. They'll be closer to the action, it'll be more cinematic, it'll be more intense.
This game is going to really push the envelope of next-gen technology, and I think they're really going to see a more realistic experience, a more visceral experience.
Currently in development, Call of Duty 3 will bring to life the Normandy breakout campaign that pushed the Germans out of France through some of the most intense battles of World War II. From the perspective of 4 nations, Treyarch recreates the epic battles that resulted in the liberation of Paris on August 20th, 1944.
In Call of Duty 3, not only will you be playing as an American soldier and a British soldier, you're going to be playing as 2 new nations that you've never before seen in the Call of Duty franchise. The first being the Polish, the second being the Canadian mechanized armor. We've completely removed that loading screen, and now you get an in-game story cinematic, which ties all of the stories of the 4 nations together and also creates a seamless cinematic story experience never before played in the Call of Duty franchise.
Call of Duty's always been explosive and always been very big, but we wanted to shift on that and have these experiences where, yes, you still have the big open Call of Duty feel, but every so often, that battle is just brought right into your face.
When you come around the corner and an enemy knocks you to the ground and now you've got to fight for your life,
you can't get away from it. It's just, it's definitely just bringing it to the next level.
Destructible cover allows the player a whole new layer of interactivity that they've never experienced before in this type of game.
We've got excellent physics on these objects, and it's going to really bring you into this experience of blowing up this stuff, but it adds authenticity. It's going to be fun.
The Call of Duty franchise is made by teams who are all completely involved in somewhat like a family, because without a great team, no great game can ever be made.
From innovative gameplay to art direction, Treyarch is pushing the limits of technology in an effort to raise the bar on Call of Duty's legendary realism.
From a next-gen art standpoint, what we really did is try to add the grit and feel of World War II and harness the next-generation platforms. We're trying to add a level of realism that's not been seen in Call of Duty before. We turn to these shaders that we have. And these shaders bring a level of realism to these textures, a level of quality that may not have been possible in the past. Take, for instance, this particular texture. As you can see, it's a flat texture, but it adds depth in here using this virtual interior technology.
Historical accuracy is the hallmark of the Call of Duty franchise, and in everything from the sounds to the character uniforms, the team is taking painstaking effort to ensure World War II authenticity.
For the sound team, experiencing the weapons firsthand and really hearing them in action really helps us when we go back to design.
Call of Duty 3 is going to have quite a few unique weapons.
In order to create very realistic characters, we wanted to make sure that we not only were authentic, but that the realism was just through the roof. And we employed this laser scanning technology to capture every single fiber of detail in these characters. Every single face is realistic. Every single uniform has every stitch of detail in it.
It's allowed us to go out and get real World War II authentic uniforms and place them on the character models in the game. Everything from the details of the folds of the collar to the folds of the belt to the authentic World War II patches worn by the soldiers during that time being seen on those models.
This laser scanner gives us the resolution of microns, so when we bring it into the game, you're getting a realism that's beyond anything that even a human could have created.
The grass on the ground crumples when people walk through it. The trees move, the bushes move. Everywhere you look in the environment, the world will move around you. The sheer volume of things people are going to see on the screen with Call of Duty 3 is really just going to be absolutely astronomical.
We got assigned to the company up in the hedgerows, and they had just come off of a pretty bad beating. We were some of the first replacements that they got in. We were in the deep hedgerows, which is the best place in the world to defend and the worst place in the world to attack. still out in the middle, hiding behind an apple tree. The tanks were maneuvering, and pretty soon across the field they came. He shoots me right through the apple tree. Bullet penetrated the tree and most of the way through my leg without ever hitting anything vital. Felt like being hit with a sledgehammer. Fell down, looked up, and there's a German up in the turret. I was still carrying my rifle, and I recovered before he did and shot him. He went plunk down the tank. I'm snuggled up between dead horses, cows, Germans, in this creek in the bottom. Right up above my head is these cannons going off, and that's too close to be to one of those. The concussion will get you at 100 yards if the shell doesn't. I swear they were firing those things automatically. Bang, 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 and I know you can't do that. But anyhow, when the smoke cleared, they knocked out a couple of the tanks. I went over to an aid station. Doctor is probing the hole. I'm screaming, swearing, and what have you. What are you doing? He said, "Oh, I've got to get that fragment out of there." And I said, "No, a fragment is a bullet." I had combat boots on, and there in the cuff was a bullet bent.
Artillery observers usually use some high points, use something like a tower and so on. Found out that German observers literally were located on church towers, So before we moved anywhere, he would fire a few rounds around the church. Tower was knocked down. Sunday came and we went to church. The priest goes to the pulpit and starts congratulating us. He says, "Here, the Polish forces come here, they're helping us, they freed us and so on. And those barbarian Germans," he says, "they even destroyed the tower on the church." And Shidwowski looked around. His head went down like this. He was the culprit. So anyway, after the church, he felt so bad about it. Before we walked out, he started, "Hey, fellows, let's make a collection, give it to the priest." So the priest says, "Polish people are really nice. Germans destroy us, they ruin our towns." The Poles come over, and he says, "Collect money so we can replace the church towers."
In the Sherman tank, the whole team was 5 of us. The commander of the tank, I was the gunner, then the loader and the radio operator, and then down in the front there was a driver and a second driver which also had a machine gun. Got hit, one bullet hit the transmission where the oil flown everywhere and a fire started. In the tank, the oil was burning, so now the main driver was killed, second next to him was killed. I was shocked and lost my power to do anything. I was halfway, didn't know what to do. The commanding, he jumped out from the tank. The loader and the radio operator, by me, he got out. He grabbed me in here by my arms in here, and he helped me to pull me out. And I fell by the tank and lost my memory and conscience. When I woke up, everybody was crying, from happiness that we are alive. I'm lucky that I'm still all right. The only one thing, sometimes I wonder what will be next.
Jeremy Liddies, and I'm the lead game designer, and I'm here to talk to you today about the Call of Duty 3 awesome new features and multiplayer. From motorcycles and tanks and jeeps, jump into multiple occupancy vehicles with your buddies online. New to the franchise are classes, teamwork, dependency. Each class has its own special ability, and as you rank up, you get to carry more gear and get better at your abilities. For example, when you're a scout, rank 1, you can call down a couple of artillery shells, but at rank 3, you'll be able to take out an entire team. You can now play as a medic. When your buddy gets taken out and he's in front of you, you can move into position, heal him up, and he's ready to go. Battle chatter and multiplayer are now extremely important. For example, when you come running around the corner with your buddy and you get sniped, he'll yell out, "Sniper! Get down! Sniper!" And when the tank rolls up, boom, you need that anti-tank weapon to take it out and put you back in the action. From riflemen, light assault, scout, medics, support, heavy assault, and anti-armor, you make the choice of what is the best balance to win this war. Anti-personnel wins, one of your new abilities. Absolutely key for controlling flag points. With each new ability now, you have ranked, 3 ranks in fact. And you want to make sure on the battlefield you get to the highest rank. Like this scout here. This scout's got rank 3 artillery barrage, and you can see he's taken out an entire convoy. Our multiplayer modes are battle, team battle, capture the flag, single flag capture the flag, headquarters, and a brand new mode that we're calling war. You see, in war, the teams on the battlefield are fighting for control of strategic areas of the map until one team dominates.
Gamehead and Activision searched the country for 16 hardcore Call of Duty gamers, snatched from the virtual world of video games and flown to a top-secret military installation in the dead of night. They were put into the heat of competition. Which candidate will have the best game and the physical and mental strength to survive my boot camp? Watch now to see who emerges as the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 champion. Stop right there! Shoulder to shoulder! Shoulder to shoulder right now! Look straight ahead! Welcome to the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 challenge. For the next 3 days, you are in boot camp. My name is J.V. Spizzo, and I am your senior drill instructor. Who's shooting us next? Know what you're doing. Get up, get your beds made, brush your teeth, back upstairs, let's go. This boot camp will consist of gaming missions and physical challenges. Go, airborne, go, 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 go. Ready weapon, lay down, cover fire. Move it. I swear to God, do not eyeball me. You are competing for a home entertainment system, compliments of Best Buy. A VIP trip to the Spike Video Game Awards this December. And a trip for you and a guest to Normandy, France. These 2 rows right here, you are Able Squad. These 2 rows right here, you are Baker Squad. Do you understand? Yes, drill instructor! We will meet back here in 0800 hours for your first gaming challenge. Forward, march! Left, right.
When I first came to camp, I was hoping maybe we'd settle in, put our stuff away in the hotel, maybe get some food, maybe a couple of drinks.
Was that on the packing list, California? No, drill instructor. Then why'd you bring it?
But that's not what happened.
You're wearing sandals? Do some push-ups. Get over there. Do the for you.
It was weird. I was just really hungry. Just hoping to get something to eat.
Move it, one.
But so we got a bus kid.
Whose shoe is that? The shoe is mine, sir. It is your shoe, huh? Really? What are you doing with this shoe? You know what? Go get it. Go over there. Go get it. Go. Go get it. Hurry up.
I was kind of thinking that we were going to be doing games.
Shave right now. Move out. Move out.
And then the people that lost would be going to do physical challenges, whereas in reality, everybody was doing physical things right off the bat.
I think that what we're in store for, first and foremost, is pain. So make sure that you are properly hydrated, mister. All right? Hands down.
Good night, ladies. Good night, girl trucker.
Congratulations. You made it through the night. Your first mission begins here. You will play a multiplayer mode that is new for the Call of Duty franchise. War. In war mode, squads score capture points when they reach and capture objectives before the opposing squad does. The squad that captures and holds the most flags at the end of the 20 minutes is the winner. The winning squad earns 50 points toward your cumulative score. The individual with the highest score overall will win 10 points for your squad.
We're gonna have to work together as a team, and none of us have ever really played together.
The 4 candidates on each squad with the lowest individual scores at the end of the mission will face a physical challenge and possible elimination.
Fat kids aren't really made for boot camp. I hope to stay in the top 4 in the game so I won't have to do the physical challenges.
Are we clear? Yes, sir! Good luck.
Everybody right now is on an equal footing in the fact that nobody knows where to hide, nobody knows where to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, good luck. Have fun.
The first game was war. Basically, our strategy was to go in and pretty much scope it out first.
So we went into the game just basically going all out, trying to get to the flag checkpoints.
Oh, yeah.
All of a sudden, we hear, gunshots, and 3 of us just go down. It was just really kind of started that downhill that just kept on going the whole game.
My main objective personally was to try to hold down flags, since I know I had such a dominant kill with my team in April 07.
Yeah! I just went for kills. I thought if I just shoot them down, I'll just accumulate points that way instead of trying to actually run and look for several other flags. Even though I tried to help my team out, it was really like a lost cause because I would tell them to do things, they wouldn't do it.
Congratulations, you have completed your first mission. Abel, you have earned 50 points for your squad mates, huh?
Well, the other team played really well, and our team just couldn't seem to pull it together.
I really, honestly, had no confidence in a lot of my teammates. There was maybe 2 or 3 people, one who had no kills.
Able 03, front and center.
My goal was to not embarrass myself.
Congratulations there, Grandpa. You have earned 10 points for your team.
So, that was great. It really renewed my enthusiasm in this challenge.
The candidates with the lowest individual scores must face a physical challenge and possible elimination. When I call out your roster number, fall out in front of me. Able 06, Able 05, Able 02, Able 08, Baker 02, Baker 05, Baker 03, Baker 08. You have 1 chance to get back in the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 challenge.
I felt excited about the second chance, and then when we found out what it was, my initial knee-jerk reaction was one of, oh, maybe I should be a little nervous about this.
The 8 of you will be given 1 more chance to get back in the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 challenge. You will be moving to a 55-foot rappel tower. You will rappel down the wall side. You will retie your rappel seat and then execute the rappel off the helicopter side. The candidate with the fastest time in his squad will move back into the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 challenge. Duck 1 position, move! Move up! Move!
I will admit, I kind of looked around the group of us and kind of sized up the competition. One was Able 02, big guy, real big guy. I just knew that wasn't going to happen.
Good breakup. All right, you all right?
Recover.
Get him up.
Broke my freaking foot. Landed right on both my ankles, twisted the right one, and broke a bone in the left one. I do not regret doing this challenge. It kicked my butt, and it was good for me, and I'll go away probably a changed man.
Able 05, ready. Able 06, ready. Go.
Rappelling off a 55-foot wall, which I didn't really have a problem with until we got down there, and then we have to retie the rig, which I then proceeded to screw up about 16 times.
I was pretty much just focused on beating Able 05. And so since we went head-to-head, it was kind of like when I beat him, I was pretty secure in the fact that I had won it and secured a spot back in the competition.
Who's going to touch ground at spot?
I was very glad that I got to go third because I got to see what time I had to beat and I got to slow myself down. I was tired of drill sergeants yelling at me, but I was very excited to have the chance to rappel down the wall because it's something I've always wanted to try.
All the way on time, 7:47.
I was able to go down. I got down about 2/3 of the way down, and I unfortunately put my brake hand up to the side and had to rely on the drill instructor to control me.
Becky 02, you're a safety violation. Lost control of your brake hand. You're eliminated from this event.
You know, I went down the wall, and I was proud of myself for doing it, but I ended up pulling out of the rope too tightly and burning my hands and blistering my hands up. I knew that I couldn't tie the Swiss seat to feel completely safe.
All right, Becky 06, you cannot physically continue. You are dismissed from this competition.
My biggest competition was Baker 08 because he was always the fastest tire, which was where I fell apart. I couldn't get my rope pulled tight enough.
Baker 03, your time has stopped. Nice try.
I was excited to do it, and I figured most likely that I would have the best time. I rock climb a lot, and it wasn't going to be all that hard for me to do.
Time! 5 minutes flat!
I don't want to go home. All these hardships you endure build such a strong camaraderie that I just like to stick around and, root my buddies on.
I was really hoping to take this Call of Duty 3 challenge, but I guess I wish all the able guys luck.
Congratulations, Able 06 and Baker 08. You have successfully won the Repelling Challenge.
Oh, the guy who sucks the most is back again.
Gentlemen, now it's time for your second gaming mission. The objective of this mission is to capture as many opposing flags as possible in 20 minutes. The squad that wins this challenge earns 75 points to the total goal. The individual with the highest points earns 20 points for his team scored. Currently, Able Squad, you have 60 points. Baker Squad, you have 0. Are you ready? Yes, sir. We will see.
I felt more positive about doing C.T.F, which I have done, capture the flag, before.
Gentlemen, good luck, have fun, kick ass.
One person, if they really wanted to, could just go around getting an insane amount of kills, because really that's not what everybody's goal is. So if you're focusing on killing everybody, it's almost like a guaranteed pass on the physical challenge and moving on.
Today was the only day that they actually listened to me. Y'all get back to basics.
I only had 1 kill and I died maybe 13 times. It was horrible.
What does he shoot me with, a grenade launcher?
I told them, stay at the base, come with me. And we did it. We ended up tying the score at 0-0, but since the kills do count, they added it up, and the Baker team ended up having the most amount of kills.
Baker Squad, you are the winner in the Capture the Flag Challenge, huh? Oh, you have earned 75 points to your final squad's total. Great job. When I call your roster number out, I want you to step in front of me. Able 1, Baker 4. Both of you have tied for the individual high score, and you have earned your respective 20 points for your squad. Great job. Fall back in. Our total score after 2 gaming sessions is Able, you have 80 points. Baker coming alive. You have 95 points. 3 in each squad will now face the physical challenge. Able 3, Able 4, Able 6, Baker 1, Baker 7, Baker 8.
Yeah, the second game our team won, and we actually did really well, but I still was the lowest. And they took the lowest of the 3 from the other team, and I was still the lowest of all those 6.
You 6 will go to the next physical challenge. I hope you have what it takes.
I was nervous because I saw how challenging the first physical challenge was. I was scared.
Here we are again, gentlemen. Welcome to the second physical challenge. You are here because you failed to be the best in the last gaming mission. The physical challenge will be unlike no other. It is the obstacle course. You will have to cross the swamp. You will engage enemy targets with 2 weapon systems. And then you will need to evacuate a casualty on a litter. On your backs, crab walk, move out. Let's go, move it.
I was like, damn, I gotta get in that nasty, disgusting swamp water.
The swamp thing scared the hell out of me because, number 1, I'm a black man, I can't swim. You know what I'm saying? I just, point blank. Titanic was like a horror film. You know what I mean?
Come on, keep going.
Once we got across the little monkey pond thing, it was basically a sprint up this hill with rocks and branches everywhere. And once you get to the top of this hill, you come across some allied soldiers who are actually firing weapons.
Ready weapon, lay down cover fire.
Load an M1 Garand and actually fire rounds.
Ammo, let's go, I need ammo, hurry up.
And I picked up this ammo box, which was way, way heavier than I expected it to be. So I tripped the first time because I didn't put enough strength into it.
And you had to carry an ammo box. Another station where we fired a 45.
Good, you're good, put it down.
Run again to where one of our buddies was down in a stretcher.
He's okay, I got him. He needs help. Take that man. Evacuate.
And drag that person all the way down to the finish line.
Let's go.
It was a lot of fun.
Keep going, stop. Stop. Time, stop. Able team. The person at the fastest time was Able 04. Baker team. The fastest winner, Baker 08.
Looking forward to seeing everybody back at home and stuff, but at the same time, I'd rather still be in the challenge at this point.
I miss my girlfriend, so it's going to be nice to go home. But I'm definitely glad I came out. It was a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Yeah, I wanted to come back, obviously. I had the fastest time. But if I didn't, I wasn't going to be upset. I was happy.
Yeah, I won that one as well. You could tell they're not happy. But what are they going to do?
Now it's time for your third and final squad gaming mission. This mission is single flag, capture the flag. In single flag, each squad tries to capture the single flag of the opponent. The squad that captures the most flags in the 20-minute time limit will earn 125 points. The individual with the highest score will earn 40 points. The squad with the highest cumulative score goes on to the finals. The losing squad will compete in the final physical challenge for one spot. Earn your way back into the championship round. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Able squad, you're hanging tough, 80 points. Baker squad, you're hanging tough, 95 points.
When we went into the third game, we were down to 3 people. And that made it a lot easier for us to communicate.
It was crazy because, again, we had the kid who doesn't get any kills.
I'm out on the ledge.
Again, I would have rather have taken the girl or anybody else except for him. Basically, what I tried to do was just get as many kills as possible.
Right here, score, right behind me.
Score, and then basically just protect that center flag, make sure the other team doesn't try to grab it.
My teammates and I, we tried coming back. Come on, let's go inside this building. And it came down to where Abel would just push us back to this one area where we were spawning.
And I'm getting sniped from the rifleman. So, they're amazing players. And if our team had somebody else on it besides me, they might have a better chance, but they don't.
Drinks on me, yo. Drinks on me.
So, yeah, it all comes down to this last physical challenge.
Congratulations, Able Squad. You are the winners of the final gaming challenge. Able 07, post. You've earned the highest score, earning your squad an additional 40 points. Over. Great job. Fall back in. To review the total scores, Baker Squad, 95. Able Squad, 245. Baker Squad, you have lost your mission. However, you'll be given one more chance to get back in the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 Challenge. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
We'll meet back here tomorrow morning at 0730 hours for your final physical challenge. Good night. Good luck.
If I lose tomorrow, it's just going to crush my heart. I made it top 6, but top 6 is not good enough.
This will be your last physical challenge. An attempt for one of you to get back in the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 Challenge. Your task today is combat paintball. You must capture the flag on 2 occasions. First one to do that twice will get back in. Remember, you're competing for a home entertainment system, compliments of Best Buy, a VIP trip to the Spike Video Game Awards this December, and a trip for you and a guest to Normandy, France. Gentlemen, move out!
I was stoked. I was like, I love paintball. I've been playing for probably 15 years. I figured, this could be a pretty easy win. After I found out, I would ask the guys on my team, said, did you guys have paintball before? They both said, yeah, they both had paintball guns. They were both paintballers.
The first round, I started off on the high ground. I played smart like I normally do. As I hid behind a tree, Baker 04 snuck up behind him and started popping shots and drew his attention away.
He ducked behind the tiniest tree, and he just gets around and he knocked me out of the first round. After I got rid of B08, I just ran for it. And yeah, I got kind of lucky, but that's all you need is a little bit of luck and a little bit of skill. During the second round, I was positioned on the high end, which was technically supposed to be the best place to start. Because I started a little bit closer, I could see to my right corner and my left corner, and I knew they were coming. I never thought that Rambo would get to the flag that quickly or whatever.
Rambo just went nuts. He went AWOL and ran from his starting point all the way up to the flag. I was popping shots basically right in front of him.
Once I grabbed the flag, I won't lie, it felt really good.
Baker 04, you captured your second flag. You are the winner of this challenge task. Congratulations.
Yeah, no pride lost. I'm very excited for Baker 04 to be in the top 4. I'm not a sore loser. I'm going to take it as, I had fun. I enjoyed myself. I met some very cool people.
Congratulations, Baker 04. You have earned the last spot in the finals. 2 days ago, 16 contestants showed up for this boot camp competition. And now, the final 4 of you stand here. You will be competing in battle mode. The candidate with the highest number of kills at the end of the 30-minute mission will be crowned the Gamehead Call of Duty 3 champion. Hooah! Hooah! You've worked hard. You've kicked ass. It now comes down to this, gentlemen. Good luck. Ready on the right, ready on the left. Stand by. Begin.
Once it started, my heart was pounding and my hands were literally like shaking.
When the game first started, I was absolutely nervous. At one point in time, in the middle of the match, I just started dying randomly. Just was getting dropped real quick. Able 01 was catching up pretty quickly.
That's how I killed you. About halfway through the game, started, getting a lot more kills.
You would say to him what?
I actually was getting a little happy. A little happy earlier because I was getting a lot of kills and I heard a lot of groans from other people. So I was like, yo, I must do that. I'm up.
I spent a lot of time just looking for people, and then when I actually found my way to the center, I would just come outside and there were guys already like camped out, just waiting for someone to poke their head out. And I was the lucky one to poke my head out and get caught in their crossfire.
God, there was no sign.